Turn out the lights. Fell in the Magica. It's all around you now. Shuffle the cards and place them down. Then we flip like this.
So there we have the three. The first is John Bell, the second is Betsy Bell, and the third is the witch herself. So let's see what we've got. So let's see where we are with John Bell. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. That's funny considering it was inverted. As we know, being inverted means that we are indeed the complete opposite. So instead of being contented, it represents chaos, not feeling fulfilled in your family, fracturing of the family unit, overwhelming turmoil, and an invasion by a supernatural force, which is how John would have been feeling. So in this deck, which is as we said, the Radley Valentine deck, it's the 10 of water. Now water represents emotion, flowing of those, fluidity of the emotions that we experience. And in a Rider-Waite deck, it is cups, and obviously they represent the same thing, emotion, etc. I didn't choose the card when I was doing the 3 spread. It chose itself by again jumping out of my hand. So that was my spirit guides allowed this morning. Sorry. Let's move on to Betsy, shall we? The World, which is again interesting considering this is Betsy's card. How I chose this was the heat coming off it, and I imagine that's something to do with Archangel Michael in the middle there. It represents a job well done, joy, contentment and gratitude. The path forward is enlightenment, which is interesting because as we investigated during the Bell Witch, Betsy did in fact move forward. It also, having Michael there, represents resilience, the ability to be able to adapt and overcome. Interestingly, hers is the right way round. We have the infinite symbol there as well. We have nature dotted around. We have fire, earth, water. It represents a sense of completeness and wholeness, being the world. Obviously the world is a sphere, which is a never-ending circle. So I think that's very representative of Betsy herself. In the standard Rider-Waite deck, this is it's number 21, which it is in this deck as well. And that's the last of the Arcana. So finally, let's do the Witch card, which interestingly, I don't even want to touch it, which is peculiar. And it's inverted, of course it is. So we've got the Knight of Fire, representative actually of the Knight of Wands. Fire obviously represents a strong force. It also represents spiritual energy. So as we would find it in its usual state of not being inverted, a sudden event that needs immediate attention, time is of the essence, think things through carefully, which is a bit ambiguous actually, but it does stand for passion, adventure, self-assuredness, and it can often mean restlessness as well. It's inverted, and obviously this symbolises malicious intent, an uncontrollable force. And I think this reflects quite well the aggressiveness and harmful nature of the entity and how volatile they were. So in its entirety, I think they sum up the three people themselves quite well, actually, given what they are. I think drawn together, you can see that the family who once had a harmonious and fruitful life was completely overturned. It was destructive, hostile, and it also shows the positivity of the ultimate outcome of Betsy fighting her way through, overcoming that trauma, and achieving a sense of wholeness after all of this past. I think it's a testament, actually, to the depth of their suffering, but also to the strength of Betsy. I think it paints a very grim picture, but also a picture of fulfilling something that otherwise felt so massive, like, the world. Her whole world had imploded. All of their worlds had imploded with all of this going on. The other things that we discussed back in my other video, and if you haven't watched it, you need to go back and watch it. It's linked in the corner for you. It's definitely worth the watch, and with this now added to it, I mean, how on point are my spirit guides today? Pretty on point, I reckon. Well done, Aggie. Thanks for watching. You're all amazing. Don't forget to join us for more content. Special thanks to our sponsors, Dubby and Heaven Sent.